Hey there, this is a quick tutorial on how to build a landing or an opt-in page, same thing, in MailChimp. Now, a couple of things before I get started. I am assuming that you've signed up, you've set up your account, and if you've built a list. And you can do that here. If I was going to give you a tutorial on all of MailChimp, we'd be here until next year sometime. So utilize all of the help and the information in MailChimp to be able to include phone numbers in your, which you're definitely going to want to do, phone numbers in your opt-in page, landing page. You will have to have a $10 per month account, which is way better than my recommended source, which is ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels is the tool that I use, and other marketer, almost every single other marketer uses that, or landing pages, which is lead pages, which is another company. ClickFunnels is the very best. If you can swing that, that's $97 a month. Alternatively, you can use MailChimp. MailChimp is a great company. They've been around for a long time. A lot of people use them, and they are the least expensive. And it's the only place that I'm aware of where you can also build at least a rudimentary landing page. And I'm going to show you how to do that. But again, I'm going to assume you've set up your account, you've set up a list, and we'll go from there. So what you're going to want to do is go to campaigns, and you want to create a campaign. And I'm going to create a landing page. And I'm going to call this Demo 2. I had started this video before and ran into a snag because my computer was overwhelmed and I had to reboot. So I'm going to, that one was called Demo 1, just Demo, and I'm going to call this one Demo 2. And I'm going to associate it with my test list. I just have a list that is called test in here. This is a brand new MailChimp account, and I'm going to click begin. It's going to create my basic landing page. And again, a landing page is just some place where you can give away your lead magnet. So I don't have a logo, so I'm just going to delete that. Delete, and it's going to ask me to confirm that. Okay, great. And then we have a headline, and I'm going to edit that here. I could do a whole tutorial on how to build the perfect landing page. As a matter of fact, in my Top Producer Academy, I have an entire module on that. But here we're just going to go for the basics because that's what you need. So your headline is going to be something that entices your perfect prospect to fill out the form, right? So I'm going to stick with my favorite example, and that's essential oils. So let's say that your lead magnet is the 5 essential oils let me think of something. The 5 essential oils to kick your kids cold to the curb. Ooh, I like that one. Get the 5 essential oils to kick your kids cold to the curb. Report here. Okay, now the cool thing is, just like anything else, you can change the font. I can't help myself because I'm going to give you something. Do never use Comic Sans, and also avoid any kind of script like that. It's just too hard to read, and it might be more like your brand, but honestly, it just makes things harder. So, oh, there's a script called Carla. There you go. I had no idea. But stick with some of the popular ones. Popular scripts are Lato, L-A-T-O. Where'd it go here? I saw it. I know I did. Well, I don't find it again. Lato. Oh, there it is. Lato's a really, it's very clean, right? Or Montserrat is my favorite. You can make it bold. You can make it italics. I don't like that. Just bold, but not italics. I actually think Lotto works better here. Yeah. You can change the color. I just made it red. And also here you can make the background a color if you want to, or you can make the background an image. And I like to do that. I uploaded an image earlier, and you should be able to see it here. So I have this image here of a kitchen, and I'm just going to put that in the background. And here is it says use this space to tell people what they're signing up for. Tell them how great, blah 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 blah. So here I'm going to put this, and I'm going to just make this up, guys. It isn't going to be the best. Kids sneezing. My kids were continually sneezing, coughing, hacking, and passing their colds around to everyone. This report until I found the perfect essential oil regimen. How do you spell that? Soils that helped my family end the madness forever naturally. In this report, I share the goodness, E-N-J-O-Y. I like to put a little, it's just me and my brand. I like to spread the love, but you can for sure make this anything you want. Now, I have something called Grammarly installed in my browser, so it'll show me where I've made spelling errors, or I'm going to ignore that, and I'm going to ignore that. Unknown word, XOXO. So there we go. I've got a picture behind here. I got rid of this logo. I put a headline. I put a little explanation of what they were going to get. And now I want to edit this part here. So email address is always going to be required, and it always has to be at the top in MailChimp. But I also like to include somebody's first name and their phone number. Now, for example, this is not picking them up. So if that happens to you, you're going to have to go over to your sign up form builder, and then you'll make sure that your sign up form is put together correctly. So you have your name, email address, and phone number, and this part is hidden. So you want to make sure your phone number is visible. I don't like a phone number required, and I'm going to save the field, and I'm going to go back and edit that form. Then you go back to your thing here and click first name and phone number, and it'll add that. I'm going to add, I want to require their first name. I'm not going to require their phone number. I want people to give me their phone number so that I can call them, but I don't want to require it. And why would I want to do that? Well, the big reason why I want to do that is simply because when you include more information here, it's less likely that they're actually going to fill out the form, right? So I want to be able, since I'm doing all this work on the front end, I've built my lead magnet, I've done all the work that I have to do on LinkedIn. I want it to be very simple and easy for somebody to fill out the form. And the more information you ask for, the less likely they are to fill out the form. So I'm making phone number optional. Okay, so let's save and close that. And then we'll go to the button. I don't like the blue button, so I'm going to make that a different color. Let's see here. Oh, I actually want to do a different, I wanted to say something here. I want to say, yes, give it to me. And say yes, and I'm going to do style, background color of the button. I'm going to make red. Ooh, not that color red. I'm going to make it a bright red here. And then there is something called a hover color. I don't know why you can't see it here. Oh, here it is. A hover color, and that's if you hover over it. So I'm just going to make that a little bit of a lighter red, like a little pinky. See if I like that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and then you can mess around with this. You can make it left, center, right, full width, small. I like it full width. I don't like to mess around too much with this. You can go crazy doing all this stuff. And then I go here to confirmation, and then I'm going to say, yay, check out your email, your inbox. I've sent it to you. Oh, it doesn't let me go any further. Hold on a second. Let me just let this go. And then when you're done, and I'll show you how this works. I'll show you as soon as it decides to quit messing around here. I've sent it to you, save and close. Okay, so we've got our landing page here. This will not show up, and you can even preview it. So let's look here and preview it. It's previewing the desktop. That's what it's going to look like on desktop. And here's what it's going to look like on a mobile device. Isn't that awesome? You just made a very simple opt-in page that you can use for your use. Not only did you not only did you make an opt-in page, but you also have made a list where you can communicate with your people on your list. So I am done with this part here. One thing I want to point out is that they've got great tutorials. If you hit this, you'll get some design tips that'll show you all kinds of things that you can do. And this is actually great training here about, and again, consider who your audience is. Sound familiar? How to write copy. There's tons of tutorials here. So I'm going to go back to this page. I finished this as much as I want it to be. Let me just check this design area. Header. I don't want to mess around with this all. You could play with this all day long, but you just need to get it done. So you're going to hit save and continue, and it's going to take you to the next page where you're going to put a title. You're going to give it a title. I'm going to say 5 essential, oil lead magnet landing page. No, I'm just going to say, because I realize it's going to show up in the URL, so I'm going to say 5 essential, I'm going to use the name of it, oils to kick your kids cold, it's a long one, to the curb. There, save. Okay, so we have a page, we have a list, we've done it. We're all done, and we're going to go up here to the right-hand side and hit publish. I just love MailChimp. Isn't that hilarious? Look, that monkey is sweating. This is my moment of glory. Publish. It's ushering my landing page into the world. I'm getting my high five. And then if I click on it, here it is. It isn't perfect because this is awfully long. This is below the perp. Let me put it out. Carla at carlasilver.com. Carla, my phone number. Okay, and then yes, give it to me. At that point, whoops, I'm already subscribed. Sorry, demo. Yes, give it to me. And then it says, yay, check your inbox, I've sent it to you. Complete. I did all of that in like 10 minutes. And it will take you a little bit longer to set up your account and to understand how MailChimp works. But they have tons of tutorials. And where else can you get something like this done for $10 a month? So there's the tutorial. Enjoy, and then go out and create 1 million leads for yourself in LinkedIn. I'm so excited for you.